Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel Dada's Dialogue. In our today's video, we'll be talking about how to make an eye-catching CV. No doubt everybody will agree with me that when we talk about job application, there's no way we can do it without having a good CV. Yes, CV is very important whether we are looking for job locally or internationally, because it is this CV the organization or your prospective employer will use to assess you, to know the kind of person you are, the qualification you have prior to selecting you for interview. And as a result of that, it make it one of the most vital parts when looking or when seeking for job. So in our today's video, we'll be talking about how to make an eye-catching CV, like I said, how to make a good CV that every employer will be looking forward to know the kind of person who even make the CV. So first of all, let me start by congratulating you. If one way or the other you've been looking for a good CV, or you've been having so many issues and you've not been able to find one, congratulations to you for finding this video, as I can assure you that in today's video the problem of CV will no longer be there in your life again, and the CV that I'm about to share the experience with you, it is going to be an excellent CV that you don't even need anything again. Not only that, I will be sharing how to make the CV. I will also be sharing the template for you to just edit it to your own taste and make the best out of the template. Because of the fact that people who are living in developing country, somewhere like Nigeria, where I come from, we find it difficult to do CV online, because most of this online CV platform, they charge something for it, and because of that we are limited to options, because many people don't even have the money to pay for the CV, and as a result of that, many people are limited to either doing the trial version, which are limited in options, or doing it on your own. And for the purpose of this video, we'll be talking about how to do it on your own, yet to meet up with the standard requirement, everything needed in one CV. So in our today's video, like I said, I'll be sharing details of how to do your CV. So first of all, I want you to know that when doing a CV, let's assume that this is your A4 paper. When you are writing a CV, on your system, on your phone, every template you are using, no doubt it is in form of A4 paper that you are going to be printing it. So the template you'll be having is going to be in form of A4 paper. So because of that, let's say this is your A4 paper, like I said. When writing your CV, make sure that at the top corner of the left hand side of the A4 paper, it includes the details that I will be sharing with you. This is the top left corner of the A4 paper. So at the top left corner of the A4 paper, make sure that it comprises, number one, your name, because organization want to know the person's name whom they even want to be dealing with. So it is essential you put your name. For instance, let's say for the sake of this video, let's use Dada's Dialogue, which is the name of this YouTube channel, to make the CV. So for instance, let's say you want to make a CV for Dada's Dialogue now. At the top left hand side of the A4 paper, you put name, Dada's Dialogue. Then you put country. Let's say, okay, you are from Nigeria, you are from Ghana, you are from UK. Anywhere you are, you put your country. So after that, you write the residence. Supposing you are not living in the country, you put above. Then you put the residence. Maybe you are from Nigeria and currently you live in the UK, or maybe currently you are living in America, you are living in Ghana, anywhere you are living. And even if it is Nigeria that you are still living, just put Nigeria. Anywhere you are living, put the residence. So after that, you move on to the NMC status. There you will write IELTS CBT or passed. And if you are not from a developing country, whereby the most requirement the organization are requesting for is just your IELTS, then you can just put your IELTS and say CBT in view. But if you are from developing country whereby it is a little bit difficult to get job, then it is better for you to just do your CBT as well as your IELTS before even processing for job. So in that case, make sure that you've passed both your IELTS and your CBT. So for the NMC status now, you just put IELTS and CBT passed. And if you are from developed country whereby all you need is just IELTS, so you put IELTS pass and CBT in view, then it is also acceptable. So after that, you write your email, put your email address and your phone number. And when you're writing your phone number, make sure that it starts with the country code. For instance, Nigeria country code is +234. The UK country code is +44. Make sure that it always comes with your country code, because it is going to be international call in case they want to call you. So without adding that country code, the call will not go through. So it is very important to write the country code, so that even if they want to add you on WhatsApp, it will be easier for them to quickly add you with the country code. Without that, it may not go. So make sure that you put your country code. And after that, you are all true about your personal details. And the next step to move on to now is to write a little profile about yourself. Make sure that when you are writing your profile, or when you are writing profile about you, make sure that it doesn't go beyond 2 to 3 paragraphs. Don't write something too much, something bulky, whereby they will be spending hours or some minutes to read through. Just something brief about yourself. That is the essence of the profile. So in terms of the profile, first paragraph, you can write something like the experience you have working under organized community whereby there are challenges and how you are able to cope. And maybe the second paragraph, you can talk about how you build your career working under any circumstances and being able to adjust, being flexible to any work, and conclude it with looking forward to work with them and to answer any questions they will be willing to ask you concerning yourself or the job position that they might be having for you. So when you have all these things in mind, you put it in your profile. The profile is done, and the essence is that so that they will be able to know a little bit about you. You know, they've already gotten your name, your email, the status of your NMC. So they want to know about yourself, your career, little about you. So instead of the former way we are using to write CV in our country, whereby you'll be writing my hobby, my this, you don't need all those things. So instead of that, little profile about you. We cover everything about you. So with that profile, you are good to go. After writing the profile, then the next step to go to is now your real CV. And let me be honest with you. If you know that you don't have much reference, because your reference is very, very important. At the end of your interview and maybe you are now successful, believe me, they will need this reference contact, because they need them to reference you to make sure that you are of good standard. So because of that, if you know that you have just one reference, make sure that you just use the only reference that you are having. Don't say because of you just want to write too many things, you want to cover too many organizations, so they will be able to know that you are a good person or you've worked with different people. You are now you are now writing different hospitals, whereby at the end of the day, you may not be able to get a reference from them. You don't need that. If it is one hospital, you know that at the end of the day, you can get a reference from them. Just write it, the only hospital, and put all the experience you have working with them under it, and at the end of the day you are good to go. Don't say because of if you did not put too many hospital they might not consider you. Nothing like that. It is possible for you to be working for one organization. It's because you are happy you are working with them. So even if it is one organization that you have that you are sure of getting reference from them, it is okay for you to use. So now, when trying to write the hospital, you create a table. Under that table, there you will write whether you're a registered nurse, you're an adult nurse, you're a children's nurse, or even mental nurse. Write your position there, then write the bed capacity. It is going to be in a table form anyway. Like I said, I'm going to share the template for you so as not to make it look complicated. Just look at the template. I've make it easier for you. It's just to put your details and little information. Edit it to match whatever you want. So after writing your qualification as either a mental nurse, a general nurse, or even an adult nurse, children's nurse, and all that. So after that, you write the bed capacity. Please note, when talking about the bed capacity, it is very, very important. So make sure that the bed capacity you are writing is not less than 50, at least minimum of 50. So it can be up to 100, but don't let it be more than 100. Minimum of 50 and maximum of 100, because when talking about bed capacity, it really matters, because this is what will make them know whether the organization you are working with is a big organization, and whether you've experienced all the duties you might be stating that you pass through while working with the organization. So the bed capacity, make sure that it is not less than 50, at least 50, and at most 100. So you write the bed capacity, you write the ratio of patients you are seeing per day. For instance, maybe it is you to 10 patients on average basis. You meet 10 patients per day. So you write 1 to 10. Then you write the numbers of patients that you people accommodate at a go. Maybe the hospital now, whereby you have 50 bed, you can say now it has the capacity of 50 patients. So you write it there, and you now write the cases managed during your time in the hospital. You write the cases managed. For instance, you can put diabetes, wound dressing, palliative care, and all that. Just put everything you know that you've done while working with the organization. Put it in the duties managed. Then in the cases managed, then after that, you now put duty managed. All the duties that you've managed while in working at the organization. First of all, now this is cases managed. Cases managed might not be under your own duty, but it is the cases of the hospital. But now your duty while working at the hospital, in most cases, all the cases managed, it has to be part of the duty you've managed. So you now put all the duties you've managed, put everything there. For instance, duty can include wound dressing or diabetes and all that. So you can put all the duties managed, you can put it there. And after that, you can now go to the next experience. If you are having other experience, you use the same format that you use for this first one. You use it to write the second experience that you'll be having. And if you know that you don't even have any other experience, like I said, good, you can just put your study experience. No doubt why studying as a nurse, be it diploma nurse or be it degree, you have experience. They will take you to hospitals, so you can write all the experience you have. Once again, let it be in a tabular form like the one you've done earlier. So You put all the duties managed, the number of bed, the cases managed in the hospital, you put it there and you are good to go. Then at the end of it, you put reference. If you know that the reference you are using, they can contact the reference anytime. You can put the contact of that reference, but it is advisable to just say reference on demand or reference on request. So at the end of the day, because if you put the email or the contact of the reference you want to be using, who knows, anything can happen. The person, you and the person might not be in good time again. So if they are contacting that person, then it may be a problem for you. So because of that, just put reference on request, so that at the end of the day, by the time they ask for your reference, it will be easier for you just to say, okay, this is the reference number or this is the reference mail, and you can get the reference from they can get the reference from the person. So it will be easier for you rather than writing the reference up front. So, and once you've done that, you are good to go. Then at the end of the day, your CV is done. Believe me, if you do your CV the way I package it, no doubt you don't have any problem with CV again. CV is no longer your issue again, and there is no organization that will not recognize such type of CV. So like I said, I'll be attaching the CV to the comment section below so that you can download it, edit it. I'll be attaching it in Microsoft Word to be more easier for you. You can download WPS on your phone if it is phone you are using, and if it is laptop, Microsoft Word is okay for you. You can use your Microsoft Word to open it and re-edit it to match your status, to match whatever things you just think should be included. So I've done it the best way I can do it, and I've make it easier for you to understand. Even without this video, if I just share the CV template for you, you should be able to understand it. That is the essence of work done, things that I've done on the CV. So be rest assured that it is going to be profitable for you. Just download it. And that is how we come to the end of today's video. I hope that one way or the other you've enjoyed this video. If so, like I used to say, please do subscribe. And if you know that you have not subscribed, and if you have subscribed, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate the love, the care you people are showing me on this channel. And until our next video, when we'll be seeing again, I say one love.